If you want to build a bigger chest as a man, you need to focus on a couple of moves. You don't need to do anything crazy. You just have to keep it basic. And the reason that this is important is because no one wants to be the guy with a pigeon chest. No one wants to be the skinny guy in the group. And having a big chest as a guy is pretty cool, right? Like, it's good to have muscles in that area. So I want to explain to you what you need to do while I have some B-roll going on in the background, because I don't have time to be doing any crazy editing. So here's the truth. If you have a very skinny chest, a very flat chest, you got a pigeon chest, you need to start with the basics. You need to be getting your 100 push-ups a day. Like, literally, just start with the basics, okay? And if you're a guy and you can't do even one push-up, this video is not for you. You should at least be able to do like 10 push-ups. But really, you want to get to like being able to do a solid set of like 30, 40 reps in one go. That's a good place to get to. But every day, 100 push-ups. Then over time, you do more, 150, 200, yeah? That's how I would start. I would start off with basics. Master your own body weight. Then from there, go to the gym. Now, if you're going to go to the gym, it really depends on how many days a week you're going to go to the gym, which will determine how frequently, I would say, train your chest. But at least once a week, you should have a chest day in there. You can probably bump it up to 2 if you're training like five or 6 days a week. So when you go to the gym, what do you do? Generally speaking, you want to be hitting your major muscle groups at least 2 times a week, right? So that means that you do want to try and hit your chest 2 times a week. You don't want to have too much junk volume though. There's a term called junk volume where basically you're just banging out loads of reps, loads of sets, and you get to the point where there is no opportunity for significant gains by doing so much volume. So really, you don't need to go anything over 8 to 12 sets per muscle group, which we're just going to talk about the chest today. So with that being said, you want to try and think of it like this. Go to the gym and pick 2 to 3 moves that you know are going to work your chest. I would start off with some type of pressing action, either a dumbbell press, a bench press, something like that. Then a fly action, so, cable flies. Personally, I prefer like the cable fly machine. That's the most stability, and I don't have great shoulders. I've dislocated both my shoulders, so cable flies works just great. And then some type of incline and decline. I like to alternate. So some weeks I'll do decline, other weeks I'll do incline when it comes to presses and chest work. All right. So your chest is probably one of the easiest areas to grow. But if you focus on that, those 3 actions, so some type of press work, straight press work, decline, incline press work, and flies, you're going to build out a nice full round chest. And if you really want to speed up that process, then you probably want to do it 2 or even 3 times a week. That's going to help you build a more muscular chest. The next thing on top of that is obviously making sure your body fat's low enough so you don't have man boobs. And I don't know why that made me laugh, but you want to make sure that you ain't got man boobs, bro. And obviously you're progressively overloading. So that's going to be my next point here, is it's all good doing all the work I'm saying, but if you're going to the gym, you're lifting the same weight every single week, you're not going to build any muscle. Therefore, your chest isn't going to grow. You're still going to have a pigeon chest. So with that being said, you need to make sure that you're actually trying to lift a little bit heavier each time, okay? I like to keep it very, very, very simple. If I've been going to the gym and I'm benching 100 kilos, the next week I'm going to try 105 kilos. The next week I'm going to try 110 kilos. If I get to the point where I get stuck, then I'll try and make the increase even smaller. So rather than go from 105 to 110, I'll go to 107.5. Now, I don't actually go up in a linear fashion like that all the time, because I like to do double progressions. So a double progression is where I'll aim to improve 2 areas of my sets, reps, or weight, right? So usually, me personally, I max out on my reps, then I increase the weight. Max out on my reps, then I increase the weight. So if my bench press session includes 3 times 8 to 10 reps, I'm going to stick with the same weight until I can do 3 solid sets of 10 reps. Then I increase the weight. That's called a double progression. You can also do a triple progression where you increase reps, sets, and weight. But I just keep it simple. I'm a simple guy, okay? But for most of you, you're not advanced enough to even worry about that. So just stick with it and just increase the weight every single week a little bit, yeah? And Once you do that, that's actually the single most important factor with all of your weight training, all of your strength training to improve your chest, your legs, anywhere, is you actually need to start thinking about how much weight you're lifting and always improving it. So it's a very simple video tonight, nothing crazy, but this is how you can improve and get a bigger chest so you don't have a skinny pigeon chest.